I am a health coach at WellSpark. In health coaching, we're always concerned with building that relationship, building that rapport. So they know I'm not making a judgment of them when I ask them about their safety or their financial concerns, or questions about their mental health, that it's not an assessment that I'm making of their character or anything else. We're just genuinely trying to work together to get at, what are the roots of some of the problems that they may experience, or what's holding them back. The woman who I've been working with for a long time, she is disabled. She is a woman who is morbidly obese, and she has a very hard time with any type of movement. She's diabetic. She has a few different comorbidities, but her big thing is she's just so determined to lose weight. She wants that more than anything, and she struggles to eat well. And recently I asked her if she wanted to go through the diabetes modules, just to see if maybe there was anything else going on that we hadn't, really talked about in the last year that we've been working together. Started asking some of those questions. How often have you been bothered by this? How often have you been bothered by that? And really, I think because we set up that context of here's the types of things that it's safe to talk about here, I think she opened up to me in a way that she hadn't done in the last year of us working together. And she said, when I had my injury, before that, I was an athlete. I was very fit. I was exercising all the time. And that was a part of her identity. And then when she became injured and she couldn't move anymore, couldn't be active in the same way, she had gained a lot of weight. And she also became very depressed, understandably, as anyone would be in that situation. So she went to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist said, oh, you need to go on antidepressants. And then the antidepressants caused her to gain weight. And she felt very frustrated because she said, I'm depressed because I'm gaining weight. And so these antidepressants that are causing me to gain more weight is not helping me. And I think she had that opportunity to kind of get that off her shoulders. And we had this whole conversation about identity and how her previous identity of being an active person, being a fit person, being someone who was very involved in the community, and the fact that she was no longer able to do those things, really how that played a role into her overall health journey and how she felt about herself. So it gave us this opportunity to kind of redefine her identity and say, who are you now? What does success look like for you now? As opposed to just repeating that old narrative, that old story that she'd been saying, where she was a failed athlete or a failed fit person, and having that identity that she's been carrying around with her, as opposed to saying, nope, that was the old me. This is the new me. And here's how I can find success. And here's how I can find joy in my current life and in my current narrative.